Have you ever heard your kids say, I'm sorry, I promise, I won't ever do it again? Those are the exact words Corey, a 9-year-old boy, used on his way to the bedroom for the evening after hitting his little sister again. As parents, we've all been there, a 9th-hour apology made to avoid the consequences of parental punishment. As gospel-believing, grace-filled parents, what are we to do? Do we forgive and forget and encourage little sister to forgive and reconcile with her brother? Do we believe Corey's half-hearted apology mitigates the sin of what he did to his sister, especially since this isn't the first time? Or are there important lessons that Corey must learn in order for him to understand that hitting his sister is always unacceptable, even if he's really mad, even if he's tired, even if he's hungry, even if she bugs him, even if she takes his video game or sticks her tongue out at him? As a parent, most of us would implement tough consequences the next time Corey lost control or hit his baby sister so that he starts to connect the dots. Corey, you reap what you sow. If you hit your sister, you're going to lose certain privileges that you enjoy when you don't retaliate or hit your sister. So then why are we so reluctant to embrace this same biblical principle of sowing and reaping when it comes to serious marital sins, especially when the sins are repetitive and there is no clear evidence of genuine repentance? Even when the one who sins cries again and again, I'm sorry, tears of sorrow do not necessarily indicate a sincere change of heart or habit. Like 9-year-old Corey did, when someone sobs, I'm sorry, it's more often due to the pain they're in or the pain they fear, rather than any genuine remorse for the pain they've caused another person. After having said, I'm sorry, often the destructive spouse believes he or she is now entitled to amnesty, forgiveness, and full restoration of marital privileges without ever having to make any amends or suffer long-term consequences, or have to work hard to repair and rebuild broken trust. And sometimes we as believers collude with such unrealistic and unbiblical thinking, pressuring the injured spouse to forgive and immediately reconcile. But if she's not ready to do that, or refuses to grant amnesty or restore full marital privileges until she sees evidence of repentance, we often start to label her as ungracious, ungodly, rebellious, hard-hearted. Instead of her being supported and valued and understood for the pain she's in, she now feels pressured and scolded, shamed, or scared for her unbiblical stand and refusal to fully cooperate and reconcile. And the Bible has some really strong things to say about words that aren't followed up with matching actions. For example, Jeremiah warns the people of Israel not to trust in deceptive words that offered them cheap grace. He said to them, you trust in deceptive words to no avail. Will you steal and murder and commit adultery, swear falsely, make offerings to Baal, and go after other gods that you have not known, and then come and stand before me in this house, which is called by my name, and say, we're delivered, only to go on doing those same abominations? Heaven forbid, no. When someone says they're sorry, but they don't back up their words with real and lasting changes in their actions, sorry is meaningless. It's not enough. John the Baptist says it best when he challenged the religious talk of the Pharisees, when he said, prove by the way that you live that you've repented of your sin and turned to God. I'm sorry is important, but it's only a very first step. When Zacchaeus, the tax collector, repented of his love of money and his extortion of his fellow Jews, he not only felt sorrow, his heart changed, and it moved him into a critical change in his actions. Zacchaeus offered financial amends to the poor and made financial restitution to those he had harmed by his greed. Often it takes time to see evidence of the fruit of repentance develop in a sorrowful heart. Like Joseph from the Old Testament did with his brothers, an injured spouse may extend forgiveness, but still not be able to offer trust or reconciliation to their spouse until they see evidence over time of changed actions and reactions, especially when tested. In areas of repeated serious sin, instead of taking someone's words at face value, I'm sorry, I won't do it again, let's encourage them to show their sorrow. It's in the showing that the relationship has the best chance of being restored and rebuilt. To pressure a wary spouse into premature reconciliation can be harmful to her spouse, and to their marriage and family. We do not love well when we collude with someone's self-deception that all is well when it's simply whitewash. I hope you found this helpful, and if you did, share it with a friend. God bless.